waiting for people to join. All right. So today I want to talk to you about prospecting for clients and your social media accounts. So one of the first things you have to do is you've got to become the go-to person for your industry. So if you're a virtual assistant, social media manager, or digital content creator, you need to be the person for your people. You need to be the person that they think of whenever they consider a need for a virtual assistant, social media manager, or digital content creator. They need to think of you. And how are they going to do that? Well, one way that they get to know you is through your consistent, and that's the key word, consistent social media presence. You need, if you want to be an entrepreneurial monster, you need to have a presence on social media, and you have to make sure that you're there on a consistent basis, because people, they take a little while to learn you and who you are, but they take no time at all to forget who you are. If you stop posting for a week or two, they're going to completely forget that you exist. So be consistent. Try to get out a couple posts a week. I use a system called CEO, Front Row CEO actually, and you can Google it, and it basically enables me to do like 5 posts a week, and then I push those to LinkedIn, I push them to Facebook, and I push them to Instagram and Instagram stories. I also have a video or two that I create every week, and those assist me with growing my authority. Now, in your case, you're going to want to consistently post on one platform first. Don't be posting on multiple platforms. It's a complete and total waste of your time. Get to know how one platform works. And today we're going to talk about LinkedIn, because that is where I spend most of my time doing my prospecting for clients. So what you need to understand is with LinkedIn, it's very business oriented, but it's getting to be better and better and better about things. I would not post political rants here. You can definitely take the time to describe personal situations that you have, and get to let people get to know you by your vulnerabilities. That's a really good thing to do. But don't post political rantings on LinkedIn. Nobody really cares, and it's a fast way to lose potential clients in the future. So entrepreneurial monsters know that LinkedIn needs consistent posting, at least one post every couple of days, and share lots of value in those posts. Don't be afraid to expose your ideas. Just keep the step by step to yourself for now, and share the actual major ideas. Give them a hint about one of the step by steps. Share the step by step in a summary format. Do it however you'd like, but you want to expose your ideal client to what it's like to work with you. That is essential. If they don't understand what it's like to work with you, they're not going to plunk down the money. Now, one thing to remember when it comes to defining who will work with you is they need to have the desire to pay and the ability to pay whatever it is that you're charging. That is why on my website, when someone books a call with me, I let them know the minimum investment to work with me, because, and I've been told not to do that, but hey, let me ask you a question. Who wants the awkwardness of having someone come on to a call thinking they're getting really inexpensive or maybe even free help? And yes, a lot of people do look at it that way, and they do think that they're getting free help. Then you get through and you tell them it's $4,000 for the year for them to get that help. They're going to freak out. And there's no point in that. There's no point in wasting your time and wasting their time. An entrepreneurial monster knows that time is money. Every second counts, every minute counts, every hour counts. So you have to make sure you're not wasting your time with these people. Because if you're wasting your time, well, that's just, at that point, you could have met with someone else who might be qualified and might have the ability and the desire to pay. And those are the two key things. They've got to have the ability and the desire to pay for your services. Without that, you are not going to sign that client. So I reveal on my sign up page approximate cost for working with me at the lowest level. Now, I wanted to introduce you to a couple of exciting things. One thing that's ready for public consumption in prime time, another thing that's also ready for public consumption in prime time, and a third thing that's in the works. Let's start with the third thing that's in the works. So I've been working on a free community area called Monsters Open Discussion. Now it's for virtual assistants, social media managers, and digital content creators. However, entrepreneurs, if you're in another niche, you could get a benefit from this type of community. If you work with virtual assistants in any way, shape, or form, and maybe you help them do social media, maybe who knows what you do with them, this is a place for you because you're going to have your ideal client floating around in there, chit-chatting. And that's what this is about. Going to be a lot of good learnings shared in there, polls, great infographics, probably some freebies that will get thrown in there. And I will announce here on this space in LinkedIn and also on my Instagram, which is, by the way, the.time manager. So if you're not already following me there, please go to Instagram and follow at the.time manager. Now, the next thing that I wanted to talk to you about is I am really focused on context-based task management. It is the number one productive improvement of the last decade, working with context. In fact, it's been the number one improvement in time management in the last 2 decades, maybe more. What it is you do things based on the context that you're in at the moment. So if you're at your office, there are tasks that you can accomplish. If you're at your home, there are tasks you can accomplish. And you know what? If you're on vacation, there are tasks that you can accomplish. But you have to be organized in a way to let you know what context you can accomplish a task in. So I have a great introductory freebie just for you to learn about context-based task management. Now, if you go to toptiersocial.com/context WP, as in white paper, context WP. So toptiersocial.com/context WP. You can pick up an entirely free copy of my white paper, and you might get some surprises in your email to help you with growth and other aspects of your business. So head over there, get signed up for that, and download that bad boy. Now, the next and final thing that I want to mention is that if you're a Las Vegas area virtual assistant, social media manager, or content creator, and I have several hundred of those in my network, we're looking for you to show up at the live learning meetup. Now, this is a meetup that we're starting. It's going to be monthly, in person. As of now, we haven't decided if we're going to rotate location or not. This Las Vegas Valley is not that big, so people aren't afraid to drive places. But if it becomes an issue, we'll rotate it and we'll put it wherever is most convenient every other month. In any event, our first one is going to be held on August 11th at 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. at the Bungalow Coffee Co. at 201 East Charleston Avenue, Suite 180 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, the topic is going to be growth strategies that work, and I want to see you at that meeting. First 30 minutes is going to be social time, but we're starting promptly at 12:30 and we're ending promptly at 1:30. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to reveal to you the 4 growth strategies that absolutely always work. And these are things that we've used to scale our 5 businesses to 6 figures and beyond. And you can do the same on your own with no help. If you needed help, I'm always available, but you don't need the help necessarily to get this done. So if you're interested in the meetup, I want you to head over to toptiersocial.com/meetup and RSVP on meetup.com for this meetup. It really helps us knowing how many people are coming. because we have to know how much space we need, and we want to let the manager there know, and those sort of things. It's extremely important to me that you RSVP. So again, toptiersocial.com/meetup is where we will be meeting, and where you'll be RSVPing. And that's really all I have for you this week. So thank you so much for being part of my network. And if ever I can do anything for you, if I can introduce you to someone, you name it, whatever it is, I'm there for you. But once again, to RSVP, toptiersocial.com/meetup is what you want to do in order to let me know that you're coming to this event. It's gonna be huge, and I believe it's going to build over time. And I think you're going to enjoy having a group of people who you can bounce ideas off of and talk to about various things. And by the way, that link is going to be the same every month. I will update it to point to the RSVP form. This is going to be a monthly event. There will be a calendar published at the event for the next quarter. So you'll have September and October, November and December. I'm going to go 4 months this time because we're already at the end of the year. I'm going to give you the 4 months, what the topics are going to be, what time the meetings are going to be, and what date the meetings are going to be. Location to be decided depending upon the discussion we have at this first meetup. So hopefully see you there at Bungalow Coffee Co. on August 11th. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, things you need to know about, drop them in the comments below, and I will get back to you, or one of my team members will get back to you. Thanks again. Have a fantastic week, and keep working on becoming an entrepreneur.